Okay, so I thought about it, and I think I'm just gonna go for the Nemona battle. I think my Pokemon are probably strong enough, and it'll pass time for me to then go do the Cassiopeia battle at night. That's what I'm gonna do. And if I lose, it's no big deal. I would rather not. I'm gonna start with Duck Duck because she's started every battle that we've done. Not every battle, but most battles with Rockruff or Lycanroc, and therefore I don't have a great advantage. There you are, Michael. Oh, this is a whole cutscene for a battle between champions. Let's hope we don't miss and shatter some windows. Because all the folks here seem ready to watch. Word got around, I guess. Out of every single person gathered here, I'm the most excited by a mile. All right, stage is set. Ooh, and it's happening at sunset. It's my all-out power versus your strength in full fruition. Let's see who comes out on top. Oh boy. Oh, the battle's starting, okay. Good thing I didn't get too close by accident. Okay, immediately the music is fire. I remembered the Lycanroc. All right. Hold on 1 second. The music is catching a bit, and sometimes that's the Elgato software, and other times it's just the game. Okay, that should be better. All right, let's Aqua Step. If this doesn't KO, he should be faster afterwards. Oh, it KOs outright. Oh, awesome. Just think I helped teach you type matchups, and now you're using him to put the hurt on me. Why do they do this? Obviously, I know type matchups by this point in the game. Pawmot. This thing better not use Revival Blessing. All right, it's gonna go for an electric move. I go to the ground type. Probably goes for an electric move, right? I don't know what that is. What is Double Shock? Ooh, reserves power. Nice, nice. Oh, it's nighttime already. Oh, that was fast. Wow, it was the end of the day. Ooh, Goodra! All right, go to sleep. Uh-oh. I can't believe you lived that! Never mind. Well, would have been sick, but fine. Okay. Okay. Time to terrestrialize. And Dragon Dance. By making this hit not super effective, I should live at least one. I could have just attacked, but I felt like it's gonna go for a dragon move that won't be super effective because it's expecting me, there it is. Neutral? Oh, all day. And now, Icicle Spear time. Oh, booyah. Can we sweep from here? And of course she sends in a steel type. It's fine, it's fine. I don't want to lose the Dragon Dance boost. That is a deep cry for such a tiny Pokemon. I have Crunch, neutral damage. It's probably not gonna OHKO, but I feel like I'm gonna live at least one hit from it. Yeah, okay, I should live at least one hit. Ooh. Okay, all right. I did indeed live at least one hit. All right, there we go, there we go. That was a weird visual glitch, but whatever. She got a Dunsparce. Oh, she's got the 3-segment one. Oh, I see. Flexing on us. Flexing. Icicle Spear. I don't know if 4 is gonna be enough. I need the 5. Give me the 5. Please give me the 5. Give me the 5. Give me the 5. Yes! Let's go! All right, and now, Skeledirge. It's all down to this, my last Pokemon. We're gonna fight with everything we've got. Okay, I would love for her to not terrestrialize this so I could crunch it and kill it. That's not how this works. She's gonna terrestrialize it to make it pure fire type, which means Icicle Spear is resisted. And Crunch will just be neutral. So if I do the math here, 120. 150, 75, yeah, Crunch. I think we go for Crunch here. I don't think I Oko this. But even if I don't and it takes me out, I could get the defense drop. Yep, fire type. Take the Crunch. Only a 2-hit KO. All right, I expected that. You ready to see how strong Skeledirge has grown since the day we met? This probably takes me out. Yep, okay. Special attack Rose, which is scary, but it's at half health. It's at half health. So I just bring in my Pokemon that's faster. Just absolutely faster. Plummet is lightning fast. And it's neutral. But we Thunderbolt. Go, go, go! No, are you serious? And it's a crit. Jesus, how did that not KO? Okay, well, it's really ripped. It's double special attack now, but it's not fast. What's my fastest Pokemon? 183, 151, 119. Go to Revavroom. One hit. Poison Jab. Hit it, and it's over. Let's go. Glorious victory. That Skeledirge is nasty. That took 3 hits. Is she dabbing? Or is she crying? You did it! This is legit incredible. You're the strongest out there, Michael. I mean, you knocked me flat, and I was giving you absolutely everything I had. Everything I... And now she's laughing. Okay, this is cute. Oh man, Pokemon battling, am I right? It's so much better, so much more fun than I ever even knew. Thanks for that incredible match. You beat me for real this time. I respect Nimona. She's a good rival. A good rival. Now let's give ourselves a minute and have a quick break, Michael. Before round 2, oh my God. Oh my God. Which Pokemon should we grab this time? Decisions. Oh gosh, crazy Nimona. Crazy Nimona. That was fun. That was a fun battle. I kind of liked that I didn't just crush her. Victory road is over. Oh, by the way, I should shout out the fact that I have some new merch that's limited edition. The Team Sky hoodie is back in black. Oh, hey, huh. And the Team Sky shirt is now in pastel red. Additionally, the base form Mighty plushie, my little mascot, which is the best selling single item I've ever sold, which is crazy, is also back. But there are not unlimited pre-orders. We ordered set quantities of these items so we could ensure they arrive before Christmas, which means we sell them until they sell out, and they're gonna sell out. So grab one or two or all three at MandJTVmerch.com while they're still available. And now, I can fight Cassiopeia because it's nighttime. I haven't been back to the school in a long time. What are these exclamation points? I don't know. I'm supposed to go to the schoolyard, right? This is what I'm supposed to do, right? Or am I supposed to meet out front of the school? This is where I am. Why do you think I'm down here? It's the dark of night. I'll just talk to Dendra. Hey Dendra. Oh, so new kid. Come out here to the schoolyard for some training? No. Sorry, this is a little bit rude of me to ask. Another point of training isn't to show off in front of other people. I'm gonna do a bit of running together here to get to know each other a little better. Ready? Let's go. She's so hyper. I love her. I ran 3 laps. Phew, that really worked up a nice sweat. Got a good pair of legs on you, new kid. Good bout of training sure does make a body hungry, doesn't it? I'll let you have one of my homemade sandwiches as my way of saying thanks for running with me today. Feed those muscles. It was dry and had an odd smell. The taste left much to be desired. How was it? I hope it was tasty. Yeah, tasty. Sorry, I shouldn't have asked you that. I'm athletic and all, but I don't know the first thing about making good food. As your honest reaction just reminded me. Well, see you later. Enjoy your sore muscles tomorrow. You became slightly closer. What is this? It's the dark of night. How do I find her? Nimona kind of reminds me, I think Asahi? Asahi? It's the character from Kuroko's Basketball who's got the blue hair, who like, you know, he gets all depressed because no one can come close to him and he can like beat anyone effortlessly. And then when he finally gets beaten, it makes him like, you know, he doesn't get all happy and excited like Nimona, but he gets happier, you know? And so Nimona's kind of like that, you know? It's like eager for someone to finally be able to beat her. Anyways, hi, Clive. Clive? Yep, that's my name. Actually, no. It's time for me to bring this little performance to an end. Allow me to reveal my true identity. Haha! What? Why is my character surprised? I do apologize for deceiving you with my disguise. In truth, the boy you knew as Clive was none other than the director of Nimranha Academy. What? Mr. Clavel. I already knew that. What? Well, my disguise was perfect. Although, now I think about it, I did neglect to keep up my youthful act on a few occasions. That must have been what gave me away. Regardless, there's still one more astonishing truth I must reveal to you. The true identity of Cassiopeia, the big boss of Team Star, was me all along? No. That's impossible. Honest to goodness. When you heard Cassiopeia over the phone, that was actually a pre-recorded voice? What? It reacted to you. I pulled it off using, you know, one of those high-tech gizmos. Oh yes, it was very clever. I don't believe you. So Master Michael, now you know that I'm big boss. It just means there's one thing left to do. Face me in one final showdown to decide it all. What? What? No way, this doesn't make any sense. They interacted. Why isn't it? I am Cassiopeia of Team Star at this battle. What? No. This doesn't make any sense. Like, you interacted. I thought it was gonna be Penny. Oh, okay, I need to just win the battle. Maybe this will be explained. Whew. Not a Terrasilize, that would have really hurt. He is weaker than Nimona. So I should be able to beat this. Ah, lovely, that child walking at a frame a second, maybe? Obama snow? Snow warning. It's starting to snow. Where is my hail? How am I supposed to say hail yeah? Darkness! Oh wait, my defense isn't boosted by this anymore. Huh. Oh, well. Anyways, Icicle Spear is neutral. Ooh, I'm gonna need 5. Gonna need 5? No! Ooh, might take itself out though. Did it? It did! Houndoom, stay in. This is a Dragon Claw situation because the other 2 moves are resisted. Got it? You're not an ice type, your defense isn't boosted by this snow. What happened to the hail? Oh wait, you're gonna intimidate me. All right. Rude. This should still do a lot though, right? Like it's neutral. I'm gonna need 5. Can you give me 5 this time? I needed 5 last time, you didn't give it to me. Yes! Let's go! Poltegeist, that is an easy stay in. That is a quick crunch and it's dead. Power up with darkness. Crunch! Meowscarada. Oh! To think that I, Cassiopeia, would be backed into a corner like this. There's no way he's actually Cassiopeia. There's no way. He's like specifying it and stuff. All right, well, there's Meowscarada. Meowscarade. It's gotta be Meowscarade because it's Masquerade. Very well, it seems I shall have to terrestrialize my Pokemon. I should make him more. Very well, it seems I shall have to terrestrialize my Pokemon. It's still dead, man. It's a grass type. Pure grass? Yep, okay. I don't have the boosted attack anymore, and this is still gonna kill it. Yep. All right, well, Excalibur swept this one. Which is fun. Now, tell me who Cassiopeia really is. How strong you have grown. Didn't you just watch me get champion rank and beat Nemona, the like seemingly unstoppable person who held back even against Gita? Well now, Master Michael, seem to have grown quite splendidly over the course of your treasure hunt. Thank you. And once again, I must apologize. I am not actually Cassiopeia. I knew it! Clive and myself being the same person was no lie, mind you. What? Cassiopeia's true identity remains hidden, but I believe I can hazard a guess as to who they may be. That's why I sought to spare you from having to confront them in battle. Their sorrows not be yours to bear. Whoever Cassiopeia settled on a course of action is determined to see it through. Do not imagine any ordinary student could hope to stand against them and win. I challenged you to a battle to test your skill. If you had lost it, it would have fallen to me to bring down Cassiopeia. Such was my resolve. But it turns out you are as strong as you are kind. Anyone has a chance at saving that poor child. Surely you. As an educator, it shames me to burden one of my students with such a task. But please, defeat Cassiopeia. Take on the big boss of Team Star. In. Yes, sir. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I leave this in your hands. You there! What do you think you're doing? Ah, Miss Time, a pleasure to see you. A pleasure at all, Mr. Clavel. Huh? Coming to investigate reports of an illicit battle on school grounds, and what do I find? Why, the director of the academy himself facing off against one of our students, no less? What were you thinking? No, if I could just explain. You see, it's a rather sad tale. Oh, spare me, your excuses reek worse than a Stuggy's behind. Stuggy's behind? Remember the big boss asked to meet them in the schoolyard after dark. I'm counting on you, Master Michael. You'll write a letter of apology to the students and faculty at once, and I'll be reporting this to the chairwoman of the school board, make no mistake. Good gracious, no, anything but that, I implore you. I love him. My squad appears healed. So I can just go to the, yeah, I can just go to the schoolyard. He's so funny, I love him. Schoolyard. It is still dark, right? No one's here. Okay, all right, successful. Yep, there she is. At first I was like, oh no, it can't be her. Cause like, she's showing up. At first I was like, oh, it must be Penny. And then she started showing up and I'm like, oh, maybe not. And then as time went along, I was like, okay, no, it's gotta be her. This might be quite a shock for you. Big Boss Cassiopeia, you were both me all along. When I saw you make quick work of those Team Star lackeys outside school that time, the idea for Operation Starfall suddenly came to me. My skills let me get hold of as much LP as I want, so I decided to use that to tempt you into helping me out. After the operation started, I kept an eye on you as a member of the supply unit. I had to battle the bosses, and I had you battle the bosses on my behalf. All for the goal of defeating me and putting an end to Team Star once and for all. But still, there's a part of me that wants Team Star to live on. I can't just roll over and let you win without putting up a fight. This is the final showdown. Are you ready? I am ready. Thanks. Hi, Clive. Sorry to keep you all. Letter of apology, Miss Time, hand me. Preparations took longer than expected. That voice, you Clive? Penny, so it was you after all. No, is that you, Cassiopeia? The Flesh, I have a task for you, Clive, if you'll accept it. I want you to record what happens next so I can send the video to Team Star. They need to see the outcome of this battle for themselves. Okay, will do. All right. How tough are you gonna be? Allow me to introduce myself properly. I'm the big boss of Team Star. The name's Cassiopeia. No, Penny. Now bow down before the overwhelming might of Team Star's founder. There's a lot of big, major battles in this. This is fun. Oh, Umbreon. I won't hold back in this battle. I'll stay true to Team Star's code. This music is intense. Very dissonant. Really? Okay, well, I'm back to neutral. You know, I'm just gonna do it again. This thing can't do much damage to me, right? It didn't use Baby Doll Eyes again. Oh, all day. Okay, I forget it has priority. But okay, I'm still at +1 attack. God, this thing has bulk for years. Okay, clearly I need to just kill this thing. All right, I should be back to neutral attack, right? God. Umbreon can take so many hits. Flareon. We'll stay in. Does she have all the evolutions? There's more than 6. Okay, I'm gonna Dragon Dance one more time. There's no way this thing has any super effective damage against me, right? Ooh. Oh! That's the first time that's activated! What does that do? Boost the attack stat by a fire type move. Oh, well, I'm at +3, right? I'm at +1? Oh, okay, clearly I did my math wrong. Why am I only at +1? Wait, that makes sense, actually. Wait, no, it doesn't. 2 Baby Doll Eyes, 2 Dragon Dances. Another Dragon Dance. Oh, actually, that does make sense. I didn't do good enough in math. Oh, why do they all know that? Oh my God. Oh my God, that's so annoying. All right. I'm not gonna Dragon Dance anymore. I'm just gonna assume they all know the priority attack lowering move. I do like that this game has a lot of like high level like end of plot battles though. That's nice. Okay. Freaking. I'm at neutral attack and I'm really fast. Vaporeon. Stay in. Okay. I'm on the verge of just switching. I'm switching. I can't deal with this. I can't deal with the freaking baby doll eyes anymore. They clearly all know it. I need to be special attacking. Ooh, can't touch this. Jolteon, I will stay in. Gotta be fair. Gotta be fair. Not gonna use any potions. Gonna do set battle style, and then we swap to the ground type. I might stay in a little longer, you know, try and get some Volt Absorb situations going, but like, I can't really hurt this. That's fine. I'm a special attacker. They do literally all know that. You fool! I can't even learn Earthquake. I think it's a little weird. Really? Stupid. I'm weak to bug? I thought ground resisted bug. No, it's the other way around. Resistances are so much harder to remember. All right. So she had the original 3 Umbreon. Now will she have Espeon to pair with Umbreon? Or will she have Glaceon to pair with... Or she could have Sylveon and not do a pair. The original 3 plus 1 from each of the subsequent gens. All right, well. I'm gonna stay in. Shine bright like the starry sky and become who you really want to be. Oh, that's my first time seeing the fairy hat. Maybe. It's kind of goofy, but they're all kind of goofy. My VV power will crush you into stardust? This might hurt. Oh, you legend! Go to sleep. I feel like for a large portion of this playthrough, Agari wasn't very helpful. But the late game, it's been great. All right, into the Revavroom. My only Pokemon with super effective moves against Fairy. But it has options for them. You know what? Why not? The actual why not would be, because then I would only 2 times resist Fairy. But whatever. She Terrasilize. I want Terrasilize too. Is that Sylveon faster than me? Wow. Sit down. Let's go. Wow, that's fun. Evolution team. I defeated Penny of Team Star. All right, now give me the backstory. I wish to learn more. It's all over now. So much money. I love money. Finally over, guys. It's done. Flashback. We're done here. I think we should call it quits. Hold up. Are Are you saying we should break up the team? You gotta be joking. We got carried away with Operation Star. Now everything's gotten out of hand. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you round up a bunch of bullies in the courtyard and make a show of learning them some manners. We didn't even fight them in the end. We didn't do anything wrong. Indeed, merely did we declare our intention to battle tooth and nail should the villains persist in their tyrannous operation. It was a bloodless victory, we assure you. Yeah, they didn't even send out their Pokemon. They just blubbered and apologized a whole lot. Our outfits must have spooked them good. The bullies made a huge stink about what went down. We all ended up leaving the academy. Our plan backfired epically. There's no way we're getting off scot-free. Guess you're right, this little stunt might have put us up the creek. I'll fix this mess on my end, just leave it to me. What are you saying? I'm the one who started Team Star. I dragged you all into this, so I'll take responsibility for everything. Oh, noble and kind, big boss, you cannot! Now that the bullies are gone, you guys should start going to school again. Oh yeah, and what about you? I can't go back. Why? There's no reason for you to stay shut in your room anymore, right? All I can say to you guys is thanks. Even though we never met in person, you were all so kind to me. Stop right there, Vivi. What are you talking? Why are you talking like we'll never speak again? I need to go take care of some things. Prithee, speak to us. What is thine intent? Big boss, answer us! Aw. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks for everything. Thanks for everything, Michael. You too, Clive. I'm glad I could see this through to the end. This is it for Team Star. And me, too. Hold that thought, Miss Penny. I'd like to check something with you first. Check what? Why resort to something like Operation Starfall if you're the big boss of Team Star? Wasn't there any other way to handle this? I tried telling the bosses that we were done once before, but they still didn't quit. Why not simply order them to? Our code states that no one in the team has the right to order people around. I could ask them all to do stuff, but I could never order them. It's back to the code once again. Bosses must have taken it very seriously. Did. That's why I knew I could use it to force Team Star to disband. So the bosses would do anything the code required of them, even leave the team. Yes, according to the code, they had to accept any challenge made to them. Thus the idea for Operation Starfall. Cassiopeia, let me ask you one last thing. What does Team Star... No. What do your friends in the team mean to you? They're my greatest treasure. Oh. Splendid. Thank you for apprising me of the situation, Miss Penny. What? Now, young lady, there's something I should very much like to discuss with you all. Hey, quit it with the old geezer act, Clive. You're creeping me out. Indeed. Well, then, before we talk further... she has no idea? Aha! Director Clavel? So goofy. Just as Cassiopeia was your disguise, the boy you knew as Clive was mine. But why? I needed a way to talk to Team Star on equal terms. Students do tend to shy from speaking their mind to their teachers, after all. Much more so when faced with the director of the academy. But where do I even start? Wasn't the outfit a bit much? I also have some big feelings about that wig. Well, that's quite enough of that for now. Everyone, why don't you come on out? Did he bring the bosses? He did. Huh? Yo, big boss, long time no see. Momo. Momo? Where's Momo? More like long time no meet, right? I mean, we only just found out your real name just now. Ellie. Verily is thy long hidden countenance as a sight for sore eyes, my lady. Atticus. Oh, Tom, I heard your real name's Penny. Have you been this whole time? Morty, only there's nicknames for most of them. Found you at last. You've no idea how worried we've been. Harry. Oh. Okay, gang, on the count of 3. 1, 2. Hasta la vista, Cassiopeia. And hello, Penny. Oh, God. I love them. Misfits finding community. Now then, Miss Penny, and each of you young bosses as well. On behalf of the Academy, I have something I would like to say to Team Star. You all have my sincerest apologies. Come again? As director of the Academy, I let you down. My handling of your situation was a dismal failure. What? Why? You all told me about your reasons for forming Team Star and your subsequent actions. Ever since my first days as director, all I've ever experienced at the Academy is an environment blessedly free from bullying. But now I know this peace was built on the backs of your hurt and anger. And of course, your immense courage in putting things to right. And so I'll get straight to the conclusion. The Academy's order for Team Star to disband and my threat to expel those who did not obey are hereby revoked. Does that mean what I think it means? Indeed, Team Star can continue to exist should that be your wish. Oh. Penny, isn't this great? Now we can all stay together. Oh, my heart is giddy with glee. But I betrayed all of you. In Operation Starfall? Director Clavel told us all about it. As far as we heard, you only went through with it to save us from getting expelled. You were just worried about us, right? Not like we'd ever chuck the team just because someone told us to, after all. Ain't our style. I cannot even begin to imagine how you must have feared for us, Lady Penny. Sorry for making you worry, BB. We're all okay for now. But even so. Hold on, everyone, I have more to say. As previously stated, the requirement for Team Star to disband has been revoked. However, there's still some unsettled matters to discuss. Allow me to provide a few examples. Your protracted truancy, your brazen customization of school uniforms, your unauthorized uses of Academy equipment, your reckless modification and jeopardous driving of Pokemon-powered vehicles. Need I go on? Your flagrant disregard for school rules cannot simply be overlooked. Thus, as punishment, you will be required to engage in community service. Community service? Yes, specifically, I will be asking you to manage the STCs. And that dance floor. Star Training Centers. They shall be facilities for cultivating Pokemon trainers' talent. I plan for the Academy to found them in collaboration with the Pokemon League. The idea came to me when I saw Master Michael battling his way through your bases. Bases construction, as well as the battle tactics employed by the students in Team Star, are remarkably unique and creative. I would ask that you continue your team activities, but henceforth as STC staff members, using your former bases as training facilities. And that is the sum of it. Does anyone have any concerns? No, it sounds like fun, but I don't see how this be anything but a win-win. Maybe a weird thing to say since the STCs are supposed to be a punishment and all, but you should totally join in too, Penny. 'Tis true. We would most happily have you at our sides, my lady. We can go to school together too. That way if anything happens, we'll be there to protect you. We're already talking about how great it'd be to have both Team Star and school in our lives. This would be a sweet deal for us. What do you say? Guys? Michael, what do you think? I think it sounds great. But I just... No need to give your responses right this moment, Miss Penny. Ooh, take some time to decide. I've been talking a lot and I need water. But now at least I think our little group should go their separate ways. Not to say you should break up Team Star after all. I simply meant it is time to leave. It is the middle of the night and I would like to go to bed. Master Michael, please stop by my office later if you would. Okay, I am gonna do that immediately because Katie said I should do that on camera because it's very funny. Or she needs, not that it's very funny. She said she wanted me to make sure my reaction was recorded. Hello, sir. Here you are, Master Michael. I want to thank you for all your hard work in resolving the situation with Team Star. Not for you, I suspect I would have done the team a grievous injustice in my choice of punishment for their actions. You have my sincerest gratitude. Hello? Who is it? It's Penny. Miss Penny, do come in. Hello, Director. About the STCs, I'd like to work on them together with the rest of Team Star. That's wonderful news. Thank you very much for your favorable response. But, I should be punished more heavily than the others, I think. Why so? Because of Operation Starfall? No, not that, because the other's really bad. Because the other really bad thing I did. And what would that be? You know the LP I gave you both in exchange for helping me with Operation Starfall? I got hold of it sort of illegally by hacking the Pokemon League's LP management system. I see. That is quite the revelation. I did not think such a thing was even possible in the first place. It wasn't all that hard. I mean, I'm really sorry and I won't do it again. This matter is rather out of my jurisdiction, I'm afraid. I'll have to consult Mosquito, the Pokemon League chairwoman, on how best to proceed. Figured as much. I do apologize, Master Michael, but I have to ask you to give us some privacy. There it is. Penny? Or Michael? Penny? There's something I want to talk to you about. Could you come meet me in front of the school stairs? You know where we first met? I'll be waiting. Okay, all right, there. That's how we do it. Yeah, I don't have to run up the stairs myself anymore. Hello! Was that what Katie wanted me to react to? She said after I completed the Team Star story. I feel like maybe I didn't complete it. Hasta la V-Star. 6 of us thought up that catchphrase back when we created the team. It's so cringy, it's perfect, you know? She said it's cringy, which it kind of is, but you know? Thinking about the LP thing, I thought I was going down big time for hacking the league point system, but it let me off easy. What happened? Pokemon League said they'll waive my debt if I do some volunteer engineering for them. Even asked me to come work for them after I graduate, if you can believe that. Director Clavel and that Gita lady kept complimenting me, like a weird amount. Apparently I have outstanding talent or something. Yeah. Sorry for calling you out here to meet like this. I'm still not so great with people face to face. I never seem to find the right words, but thank you so much. Save Team Star and my friends along with it. I know words won't ever be enough to properly thank you for all you've done, so here. All right. The TM now. Sure you'll put this to good use. And one more thing. I want to repay the debt I owe you. You ever think of a way I can do that, just let me know. I'm great with machines and hacking and stuff. Next time I'll be the one helping you, Michael. I think we're going to use her to help hack the machines that are supposedly around Area 0. I know what's going to happen. I think. There we go. Okay. I completed the Team Star story. Hey, look, blue and yellow. Those are my channel colors. Branding. Arvin? Yo! Arvin here! And bow wow. Oh, down boy, don't jump up like that. Seems like hearing your voice has old Mabosstiff here all worked up, Michael. Oh, but that's not why I called. Nearly forgot. You remember what we talked about before? About going to Area 0? Yes. Of course you do, you little know-it-all. Got a mind like a steel trap, eh? All the effort you've been putting in around Paldea has really helped you make a name for yourself. Built up some goodwill, that's for sure. So I've been able to secure 2 allies who want to go to Area 0 with us. That should have us ready to tackle anything. So now we've all just got to get there. First step will be gathering in Area 0. I'll be ready and waiting at the 0 gate. I'll send you the location on your phone too. Don't leave me hanging forever. Oh, cool. We'll be waiting. Sweet! But first, I do want to go back in the academy because, why did I jump there? I landed on a child. Katie said the director's office after completing the Team Star story. So I guess that's not what I just did. There's an exclamation point. What is this? Why does she want me to go here? This looks so short when he's sitting down. Oh, well, hello, Master Michael. How's your treasure hunt coming along? Having all sorts of fun adventures, I hope? Yeah, it's been great. Wonderful. Glad to hear it. Do keep in mind that the treasure hunt has no set course or criteria you must follow. Simply go where your heart takes you, and you shall do splendidly. Oh, speaking of such pursuits, there's been something on my mind of late. I could ask for your expertise on the matter. I would be most grateful. See, I recently heard a word whose meaning escapes me. I believe it to be some sort of slang. Tell me, what does Chugi mean? I don't know. Is that a real thing or did he make that up? Chugi can be used broadly to describe someone who's out of date or trying too hard. Is this... Am I lied, Shugi, because I didn't know that? Being outdated and cool. I think I understand. For both speaker and recipient, it is not a pleasant word, I take it. Words used by young people these days are quite often beyond my comprehension. But when I learn the meanings behind the words, I find that I feel much closer to my students. I'm most grateful to you for your help on that front. Oh, this is just a slightly closer thing. What is that mechanic? Well, before I go to the Area 0 stuff, and I'm gonna ignore that Ultra Ball part of the way through the floor, I kind of want to take some classes because like that's a feature of this that I haven't used at all since the beginning, and I've been told some of them are entertaining. Home ec. What's in home ec? Mr. Saguaro. Ooh, like the cactus. Oh, this guy. I see we have some energetic young ones in our class this time around. I don't know why I gave him this voice, but I'm rolling with it. You may call me Mr. Saguaro. Your time here with me will be spent obtaining knowledge and skills indispensable for daily life. Many of you have left the care of your parents to live here on your own in the academy dormitory. I pray that the knowledge I impart to you will improve the quality of your lives and the necessities thereof: food, clothing, and shelter. Those categories I assume the most pressing and interesting for you all is food. When you eat sandwiches on your picnics, the HP of your party Pokemon will be restored. You also get something called meal powers, which provide all manner of benefits. For example, these powers can make Pokemon easier to catch or increase the experience points that your Pokemon receive. I think you'll also find that the breadth of these effects can be expanded by crafting sandwiches of superb flavor. What's more, there is a certain something that is particularly important if you wish to receive meal powers with even more helpful effects. Let's see, Master Michael, tell me, what must you keep in mind to receive even more helpful meal powers? My choice of filling in condiments? Perfectly correct, Master Michael. Perhaps you were already aware of this fact from having helped your family without cooking at home. Your choice of ingredients, including both fillings and condiments, is an important factor in getting even more helpful meal powers. For example, using sweet ingredients in your sandwiches may help you gain egg power. Using numerous bitter ingredients, on the other hand, can give you item drop power. Earned aim for specific effects from crafting sandwiches will almost certainly make your culinary endeavors more enjoyable. Please be aware, however, that you can also receive meal powers by eating in restaurants. I can give all the teachers fun voices. I did actually learn something from that one. Let's do history. Miss Rayford. Is this the lady that was mean to me? The one who's dressed like a Southwestern hippie? It is! Hey, there's Laventon. I did see this on other places, like on the internet, like the Legends Arceus reference. Arceus, sorry. I'm trying to look at the pictures there. It looks, so that's Laventon. There's the old Pokeball style. I don't know what's on the left there. That looks like Sinnoh/Hisui on the top right, and that looks like Mount Coronet. I'm guessing that's the Galaxy headquarters. Oh, I see you have some new students here with us. How shall I make her talk? I see we have some new students here with us today. She's kind of cute. Her glasses are kind of dumb. My name is Rayford. I'll be the one to impart knowledge of the past to your little minds. I'm making her Southern for some reason. History's a wonderful thing, truly splendid. Oh, she's got an Articuno brooch necklace thing. The lives of our ancestors throughout history forged the path to the present in which we live. They each learn about the most mysterious location in all of Paldea, the Great Crater. As you all are aware, a massive crater known as the Great Crater of Paldea exists in the heart of our region. The area inside this crater is called Area 0, and research of its geological strata and material composition has shown that the crater is in fact over 1 million years old. It was long believed that a certain something rested at the bottom of this mysterious crater. What is her hair doing? Aha, perfect timing to make eye contact, young Michael. Answer me this. What exactly was believed to rest in the depths of the Great Crater? Treasure? Yeah, not a Snorlax or a Pokemon Center. That's correct. You're a surprisingly clever one, aren't you? I see you did your homework prior to coming to my class. That's right. Some believed that a treasure more valuable than anything else in the world rested in the depths of the Great Crater. So much for dreams of treasure hunting. Oh, as a lab has been built in those very same depths. Oh, and before I forget, you would all do well to remember that the Great Crater and Area 0 are both off limits to all but those who have official business there. Do not dare entertain the foolish notion of gallivanting off to Area 0 in search of riches. It is no place for children dreaming of treasure and adventure. Besides, if it were all possible to investigate the area, I would surely be the first to do so. All right, I kind of want to do another history lesson because I'm interested. I like the lore. Give me more lore. I want to know more lore before I set foot deep into the crater. History 2, don't be tardy. Greetings, my little students. Whatever you did yesterday, it is now a part of history. Today we will continue to unravel the marvels that history has presented to us. About 2,000 years ago, this region came under the rule of the Paldean Empire. Historical accounts describe the Paldean Emperor as being quite the dictator. Why does her hair on the right over there keep twitching? This emperor also zealously believed that the legend of the treasure that rests deep within Area Zero. I must mention that the civilizations of our ancestors were not as developed as ours is today. People back then were far more likely to believe in mysterious legends, magic, and beings beyond human comprehension. In an attempt to gain the power to stand against Paldea's neighboring countries, the emperor sent people in droves to join the hunt for the fabled treasure of Area Zero. Aha, perfect timing to make eye contact. Gotta quit looking at her. Approximately how many years ago was it that the Paldean Emperor began to... You said about 2000. I was listening. I'm not surprisingly clever. Why do you keep saying surprisingly? The answer is about 2,000 years. Great era of exploration. However, it's said that not a single adventurer sent out by the Emperor ever reached the depths of Area Zero. Thought she was gonna say ever returned alive. Was it the punishing journey itself that barred their way? Perhaps some unknown creature? Resounding... Ooh. Resounding failure of this great era of exploration has almost certainly heightened the air of mystery surrounding the crater. What I wouldn't give to explore Area Zero in its untouched state at that time. Was I can only hope for the swift invention of a time machine. How many classes are there? I'll finish the history ones. I'm curious. I'm learning. Like, I don't need to take a math class, you know? History 3? This Rayford is kind of cold, but it's reminding me of that line from New Girl. Like, stop being mean to me or I swear to God I'm gonna fall in love with you. Greetings, my little students. Okay, same greeting. Area Zero's great era of exploration began about 2,000 years ago. The era lasted for approximately 1,000 years. Goodness, but not a single soul was able to venture all the way to the deepest reaches of Area Zero. Having poured much of its human and financial resources into the exploration of Area Zero for so long, the Paldean Empire fell into decline. 200 years later, or 800 years ago, the Empire and its surrounding nations united into one entity. This was the formation of Paldea as we know it today. Yes, the very academy where you're now filling your young minds with knowledge was also apparently This building 800 years old? Wow! In fact, this school building, though certainly having undergone repairs throughout the years, is just as it is when it was built so long ago. I mean, it must be based on, like, there's like some kind of castle. That's the name escapes me. Actually, I don't know why it said it escapes me. I have no idea what its name is. Not a clue. But this academy is based on that. Oh, her belt buckle is Lunala. That's kind of fun. This very structure is a piece of history. Things of old are truly splendid. That twitching hair is so distracting. I would certainly prefer it not have the Pokeball portion, though a relatively new addition. That makes sense. 800. I'm a good student. I was the salutatorian of my high school. Only had 45 kids, but we don't need to talk about that. 45 in my grade. I hate nothing more than when a student only pretends to listen. What'd you say? This academy was constructed exactly 805 years ago, to be precise. In other words, your academy here is 805 years old. At the time, it offered state-of-the-art facilities and a uniquely innovative curriculum. As such, we used to say, those seeking knowledge need look no further than the oranges of Paldea. That's right, they were referring to Naranha Academy. Said that this proverb of sorts was even used outside of the Paldea region. A midterm exam. Well, I didn't study, but I'll do it anyways. History midterm. Okay, all right, let's do it. Let's take history, take the midterm, and then see what happens when you complete a midterm. I wonder if you get any goodies. Or if it's just like you completed the course. What is the name of the geological formation? This is kind of fun. The great crater of Paldea. What was believed to rest in the depths of Area Zero? I almost got screwed over there because I hit the button twice and it only registered one input. Approximately 2,000 years ago. It was 805. Those seeking knowledge. I think I aced it. I can ask for scores. I wonder what happens if you fail. Must get 3 to pass the 4 question. There's finals? Give this reward to any students who pass the exam. Small. Wait, I can keep going. I don't know if this content's gonna make it into the playthrough because like, I don't know if everybody else is interested, but I wanna learn more history. I like the lore. Mathematics, don't care. Battle strategies, don't care. I know that. Home economics, Might be useful to learn more about the sandwich mechanics, but whatever. However, I imagine your ability to concentrate has been spectacularly derailed by my midterm. I suppose changing things up for fun and variety. Ooh, an old fairy tale. There was a king who very much enjoyed collecting treasure, particularly fond of treasures from other countries. One day, a merchant from the east heard rumors of this king and came to meet him. The merchant laid out 4 treasures in front of the treasure-loving king. A vessel, a sword. This is lore about the other legends. A vessel, a sword, a set of tablets, and a set of beads. Seeing such rarities before him, the king leaped for joy. He showered the merchant with gold coins and claimed all 4 of the treasures for himself. Aha, perfect timing. A set of tablets. Wooden planks for writing on, I would assume? Aha, these particular tablets were wooden in use as a writing medium in the East in ancient times. As you may know, they fell out of popular use as paper became more universally available. For the king to consider these paper substitutes treasures, they must have been of superb quality. Or perhaps they had some amazingly profound teachings written on them. The king obtained these 4 treasures, and on that very night, it said that a terrible disaster rained down upon his castle, reducing it to rubble by dawn. Give me more lore. Wait, if you're interested in seeing how the story ends. I am interested. Where do I find her? Where is Miss Rayford? I'm a loyal student, Miss Rayford. But also, you're kind of mean, but you are hot. We're not gonna ignore that. Ah, you're Michael, class 1A. The way you conduct yourself in my class and the answers you gave to my questions, I admit they piqued my interest. You're quite the interesting pupil, I must say. What is the Pokemon on her thing? I can't tell. Tell me, Michael, given a choice, which do you prefer? Things of old or things that are new? I feel like I'm supposed to say older things. It kind of depends. What do I find more interesting in the lore? Older stuff. What do I find more interesting to have in my house? New stuff. Oh, it's Marshadow. Oh, that's awesome. Her hair is still twitching. Yes, this one may indeed be of good use to me someday. You could disregard that. I was simply thinking out loud. Huh? We're in a little conversation today. You have my thanks, Michael. What? I became slightly closer with her. Wait, but what's the end of the story? Wait, there's an exclamation point with her in the entrance hall. What is going on? There she is, Miss Rayford. Rayford? I don't know. I'm gonna keep saying Rayford. If it isn't Michael from class 1A. Perhaps interested in the rest of the old tale I told you in class? I am. The fact that her shirt is not fully buttoned at the bottom is admittedly distracting. It's convenient that you would take the bait I presented in class. A vessel, a sword, a set of tablets, and a set of beads. After obtaining these 4 treasures, the king's castle was destroyed. Why, you ask? These 4 treasures were actually 4 Pokemon. As these Pokemon were passed from human hand to human hand as treasures, they slowly became tainted by hubris and greed. Finally, after coming in contact with the rapacity of the king at the time, they awakened as disasters and began to rampage out of control. The king called for renowned Pokemon wielders to defend the country, and after a fierce battle, the incarnations of disaster were quelled. It's said that these 4 Pokemon were then sealed away somewhere in Paldea. That's the spikes! Would you say this story is just make-believe? No. Huh, very astute of you. I've read many historical disaster reports, personal journals, and the like. There's much to support the truth of this story. If I'm able to prove the story's veracity myself, I'm sure to let you know. I became even closer. The phrasing's a little weird. I want to take more history. I'm learning so much history. It's almost dinner time, but I don't care. I must learn the lore. I like lore. Inject the lore into my veins. More lore. Great crater, Area 0. Group. Oh, 200 years ago, a group of explorers claimed to have finally reached its depths. The name of the team that achieved this great feat was the Area 0 Expedition. The team is said to have been made up of Paldea's best and brightest. Skilled battlers, brilliant researchers, talented individuals of all kinds. On the list of team members was the name of a man who was an author and a brilliant natural historian, Heath. Okay. After returning home from the expedition to Area 0, he used his literary talent to record the events of the expedition and publish them. In the Scarlet book, the Area 0 Expedition. The Area 0 Survey Corps, hey! That's a fun nod. The correct name, yes. The record of their activities written by the expedition member Heath can be found in His record is known as the Scarlet Book. Yep, so popular that practically everyone had a copy. Oh, so it wasn't like a single book. It was like heavily published. I wonder what the stuff on the side is. Maybe that's like old Mesagoza. However, the book itself was full of fantastical descriptions and illustrations of things that could never be thought of as real. Masses began to call Heath a liar. Even the truth of the expedition making it to the bottom of the crater was called into question. The Scarlet Book was condemned to the shelves of used bookstores and just another book of wild, paranormal stories. There's a copy of one of the bookshelves on the ground floor of the entrance hall. Feel free to have a read. I guess let's keep taking history. How many are there? All right. Area 0 expedition team. Unfortunate that our history lessons must march so inexorably toward the future. Would it not be more of an adventure to march toward the past instead? To start from our present and study history in reverse? I think it would. So you agree with me, do you, Michael? I'm afraid I risk incurring the wrath of our dear director if I stray from the curriculum. I suppose I have no choice but to let the flow of time carry us toward the future. This last class of ours, I shall fill your minds with the history of the terrestrial phenomena. The technologies from Area 0. Even after the area, I'm gonna call it the AZE. The AZE supposedly reached the crater's deepest depths. Others continue to explore that area. Around 140 years ago, Pokemon cloaked in a mysterious light were discovered there. As you may have already guessed, these were, in fact, terrestrialized Pokemon. However, when those who discovered these Pokemon brought them out of Area 0, the light faded and the terrestrial phenomenon remained a mystery for some time. However, 10 years ago, that might as well be present day, a certain someone you have definitely heard of unraveled this mystery. Sada? Yeah? I think that you, a new transfer to our academy, could correctly answer this question. You must be very diligent in your studies. Approximately 10 years ago, a professor named Sada unraveled the mystery of the terrestrial phenomenon. She discovered that the shining crystals down in Area 0, rather the energy they emit, is what causes Pokemon to terrestrialize. This led the professor to invent Terra Orb technology and to develop a practical use for it. This technology was then shared with both the Pokemon League and our academy. Rumor has it that Director Clavel was one of the researchers on. Oh, interesting. Alas, the story is much less exciting now that someone we all know appears in it. Modern history truly is dull, isn't it? She's. It's funny. How many are there? Oh, the final. All right, we take the final, and then maybe the final exam shall give me more nuggets of info about the spikes and stuff. This whole time, I haven't encountered one of the gates. My girlfriend encountered one of the like sealed away gates where the legends are. I don't know where she was. Time for our final exam. Summon your historical knowledge from the dark recesses of your mind and answer the questions. Great Crater with Paldea, Area 0. How many years ago was this academy founded? 805. Which of these did not appear in the Paldean fairy tale? A folding fan. Which Area 0 expedition member wrote the record of the team's activities? Leaf Thief Heath. She invented Terra Orbs 10 years ago. Your time is up. Put your writing utensils down. You must excuse that last question. It is too shallow and ridiculous to be on a history test, but alas, the director forced me to include it. Let's look at your results. I got 5 right. Hi, Gengar. Hooray! 5 experience candy mediums. Okay. I finished history. Okay, that makes sense. I did the final. Is Miss Reifer gonna... Wait. Is that an exclamation point? That's an exclamation point! Ma'am! Give me your knowledge of the past! The time has come! Ah! The cursed treasures, the 4 Pokemon of Ruin. They exist! And I stumbled upon the truth in the newspaper of all places. Ha! And an interview piece with a carpenter, no less. Pokemon wielders apparently used sacred stakes to seal these treasures of ruin in the shrines. Oh, you mean those things I've been pulling out of the ground? In trouble? Wait, what Pokemon is on her bracelet? I need them to zoom in. There's a separate shrine for each of the 4 Pokemon and 8 stakes driven into the ground in the areas surrounding each shrine. There's 8, okay. Okay, yep. I've touched those. In other words, if all of the stakes for a given shrine were to be removed, it would release the Pokemon held inside. Don't you think it would be nice to free those Pokemon from the confines of their tiny little shrines, Michael? Yeah, probably. I want to catch them. A kind soul, I see. You are proving truly useful. Useful? According to a descendant of the Pokemon wielders in the story, you must have a bond with Pokemon in order to remove the stakes. Hey! Sure, someone as Pokemon savvy as yourself would have no trouble at all with that. You can choose for yourself whether to believe me or not, but I'll mark the locations of the— I go myself, of course, but skipping out on my classes to go adventuring seems to have made the director a little suspicious of me. Oh, hey, random dude. You can think of it as part of your treasure hunt. Treasures of ruins are still treasures after all. Hope you'll investigate these shrines if you are at all inclined to do so. I feel trusted by Miss Rayford. Sweet, that's kind of cool that like explaining how that works is like only occurs if you go through the classes. That's cool.